Okay, today's video is about marijuana addiction symptoms. Now, I know a lot of people think that marijuana is a very minor drug comparable to alcohol and its effects, but I really disagree with that. And I think that really marijuana is something that we need to be on our guard against, we need to look out against. It creates a great deal of problems for ourselves and society. So we're going to look right now at some of the warning signs of marijuana addiction. It's important to understand that if you have one or two of these, that may not necessarily mean you have an addiction. However, they are warning signs, and if you are seeing these, you should probably get professional help. The symptoms of addiction for marijuana. Failure to quit. This is a pretty strong sign. If you've tried to quit and you cannot, then you probably do have an addiction. That's pretty straightforward, and it does make sense. Depression. You may or may not have this one. It's going to depend on your particular brain chemistry. But it is possible that when you are addicted to marijuana that you'll have depression. It is also one of the withdrawal symptoms. So at the time you try to withdraw, you're probably going to experience depression and anxiety and problems of that nature. Motivation. Now, really just joking, you know, the classic picture you have in your mind of someone addicted to drugs is that they lay on the couch and take drugs all day, or they're out stealing to get money to take drugs. So there is a lack of motivation. It actually really is a sign of addiction, aside from the stereotype that's out there. Anxiety, I kind of mentioned this one before. Yes, anxiety is a classic marijuana addiction symbol. The classic joke about being paranoid. This actually does happen when you're addicted. It also happens during withdrawal. The problem with withdrawal is that you start to get these symptoms and then you turn back to the drug to get rid of them. I've even heard people talk about this with a lower level addiction like that towards coffee. You know, you begin to get a headache if you miss your daily coffee, and then you take the coffee and you don't have a headache anymore. It's the same idea here. And even though it is the same idea, you know, you still need to quit, or you should at least want to quit. Some of the other problems that come with marijuana addiction are relationship issues, anger that's hard or difficult to control, being defensive. Of course, you're going to be more defensive when you have a habit, and especially when the person's not willing to admit it. But there's other forms of defensiveness too that you have to look out for, and obviously there'll be a change in priorities for the person addicted to marijuana. If you want to learn more about this topic, I actually encourage you to go to and share your own personal stories at drugabusefocus.com. You can find more information about a variety of addictions, whether it be to marijuana, painkillers. Primarily, there's more stories on this site because the idea is to help motivate people who want to quit, or to help support the people that love people that are suffering from an addiction. Maybe find ways to share the stories of other people to help them either recognize that they need to get rid of their addiction, or just to become more likely to quit themselves. If you can make someone aware of the problems they're causing for themselves or others, that's a big piece of the puzzle, I think. And this website can help you to either read those stories, and you are certainly encouraged to present as many stories as you would like there. drugabusefocus.com. And I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this very short video. And you can see a picture. This is actually taken in Venice. So when you break your addiction, you can be rewarded, or reward yourself, or reward your loved one by going to Venice and enjoying the scenes there. Thanks for watching.